All right, welcome back to the MLB pregame show. We're counting you down to the action in Game 3 of this series, and as we do so, here is our Topps player spotlight. The dude, Gerald, is, of course, the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice piece of hardware to put on the shelf, I would imagine.
You know, the word is out on this guy, D-Roll. He pretty much carved through the National League last year. I get it. It's a little bit easier to pitch with that pitcher spot in the 9th hole, but this guy's stuff is elite. He's a Cy Young Award candidate in either league.
Yeah, he's building on a reputation of dominance, and I want to see if he gets off on the right foot today, because, you know, when this guy shows up, you're getting every offensive lineup's A game.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. The dude, Gerald, is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Standing in, Jay Franco, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Alfonso Pedroza comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Alfonso Pedroza goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping up to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Now batting, Dylan Cousins comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Dylan Cousins.
Plays at 1 here.
First offering on its way.
Hey!
Here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Joey Bart, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
And another foul ball. Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Hector Rodriguez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, the dude Gerald. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The dude, Gerald.
Come on, big guy.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out.
0-1, no
Nothing
strike.
doing. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Reyes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
The 2-0.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good one.
And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on the move for second. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Now at the plate, Edmundo Cortez is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Cortez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike
0-1
one.
the count.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have
No
to
ball,
really be
2
careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Edmundo Cortez becomes the first out of the inning.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Gabriel Velasquez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there, 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher,
Batting
Reed
ninth.
Velasquez,
The pitcher.
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Velasquez.
Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with the
0-1.
knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike
Hey,
one.
2 down here.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game,
That's a
and
ball.
that misses 1-1.
I got
Jeez,
a ball, 1
finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses.
1
That's
ball,
strike
2
2.
strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. Stepping up now, Jay Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yeah.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it
0-1
here, and he's
count.
behind 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
And he'll try and
The
tempt
count
him with
is
one in the
1-2.
dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing.
Hey,
If they're going to
nobody
swing
out,
at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now batting. The
So
7th
now
fielder.
to the plate, Alfonso
Alfonso
Pedroza,
Pedroza.
batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that'll bring up Fernando
Now
Tatis Jr.
The shortstop.
As the
Ball.
first pitch
Fernando
misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That swung on and missed. We're
1
even
ball,
at
1
1 and
strike.
1.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The count now at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Dylan Cousins would be next if they can keep this inning alive. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dylan Cousins.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting.
So up steps Joey Bart now. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Plays it first here.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
To short, fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, Hector Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rodriguez.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, the dude, Gerald. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The dude, Gerald.
Come on, guy.
From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center.
All right, make the turn.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
So coming to the plate, Mario De La Cruz. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
De La Cruz.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Tatis is there for it. 1 out. Digging in, Jacob Amaya. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The shortstop, Jacob.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Rafael Marchand, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Marchand.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. On he pops it up. Cortez ranging into shallow right, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Cortez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Edmundo Cortez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
We got one here.
Into the box now, Gabriel Velasquez.
Gabriel.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Where's that one now?
One and two as he chases the slider.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now back. The pitch.
At the plate now, Reed Velasquez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, the dude, Gerald. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Gerald.
He's set and the pitch.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets nothing. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Jay Franco.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now batting.
At the plate, Alfonso Pedroza, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point.
1 out now.
Hit to third, reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now batting. The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Hey, come on now.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0.
Here we go,
At the plate,
guys.
Dylan Cousins. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
The 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump started.
Hey, here we go, guys.
Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Relay.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Hector Rodriguez. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, no one down here.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edmundo Cortez. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
The third baseman, number 6.
To the plate now, Gabriel Velasquez. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. It's the Phillies 5 and the Mets 1. So here now's the pitcher, the dude, Gerald. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Digging in, Mario De La Cruz. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Now the payoff pitch home. The bouncer to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Keibert Ruiz is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ruiz tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box, Jay Franco.
The left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
down now.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Alfonso Pedroza. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Looking for the complete game, here's the pitch. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitans here this evening.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. The dude, Gerald, with his 4th win this season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.